Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back on the farm, and our canola's ready to harvest, so I'm jumping right into it. I don't got much time to waste. We have a lot to get through today. Farm is doing good. We sold all of our materials and stuff this morning, and that's when I realized I kind of messed up. Not really messed up, it's just kind of the way Farm Sim works now. With production companies, the only way to store things inside of a business is to have it on distributing. But as soon as you put a building that accepts that, it automatically takes it. It doesn't give you an option to keep it there. Storing will just put it out into pallets, and selling will sell it. There's no option to keep things actually in a business if you want to keep them in a business. So, unfortunately, everything I was trying to do with everything in the packing facility mod, now that I put the actual end kind of packing facility station thing, yeah, it took all my furniture, the trees that I cut down at the end of last episode. So, it was only about 27,000 liters, but I mean, that's like $140,000 every day. So we lost all that. And then what else? Yeah, we had almost 100,000 liters of pellets. All that is now in the packing facility. And in the packing facility, you can only take out the things it makes. You cannot take out any things you brought into it. All that furniture, all the pellets are going to stay there. The only way to get them out is to do some clothes. So I'm thinking about buying a small piece of land, putting some sheep on it, nothing crazy, and just getting enough so that we can, we are full. We definitely need a new big harvester. I'm surprised there's only been, this harvester was the only one to ever pop up, which is a little odd. Let's just back this guy up. Perfect. Shut him off for now. Go get our trailer. But yeah, the only possible way to make any money off of that material is to do sheep or do cotton, but we don't have a cotton harvester and we can't just lease one our own. Nothing new really has popped up. I'll show you guys in a second once I start unloading this. There was a Fiat Agri that's still there. Then there was a... Oh, yeah, let's do this again. There we go. Another seeder for the Kubota equipment. It's only a 3 meter, not really worth it. And then there is a gas liquid tank. Nothing crazy there. So can't really buy anything. We have no roller, no roller, no mulcher. That's the two things we're missing. Some way to put that online would be great, but I'm not really holding that against us. We are doing the jobs that we need to get done, so nothing too crazy. Just leave him there. I'll unload him afterward. So this is all going to go into making canola oil. Canola oil is going to be one of the things we need to make the liquid pack from the packing facility, which is fine. And then we need sorghum to make syrup. Those are the last two things we need. We have some soy milk. We don't have a lot of soy milk, but we have some. With the sugar that we're getting being made after we harvest the sugar beet, we'll have more sugar and we'll do some more soybeans so that we can keep that going. And yeah, I'm thinking getting a sheep's pen, just getting enough so we can start making the, I think it's the objects pack, which is fertilizer, pellets, and clothing. So really, we have everything but the clothes. So that's not bad at all. We can easily do that. All we need to do is get a spinnery, and a tailor shop. Now, the tailor shop, I'm probably just going to use the one on the map because the pack doesn't have a tailor shop, but I will be getting the spinnery pack from the packing facility. So that's going to work nice and fast, and then it will go directly to the tailor shop and process perfectly through there. So we got to think about land. I don't want to destroy any of our fields that we have now. And I want to plow out eventually the one that has our sugar beet and our sorghum on it right now, and make that into one big field. But there is a field not too far that I'm thinking about using. I feel like it's field 26. It's right next to the farm. Actually, no, there's a sugar beet field. Yeah, so I was thinking about this one. I think it's corn right now. Yeah, it should be corn. So that'd be cool. I was thinking about this cotton, but at the same time, we don't have a cotton harvester, and it'd be forever until we found one. Possibly. If it does come up, we'll buy it. Oh, it's already harvested. Never mind. So that's not that big of a deal. But this guy here is sugar beet, which we could use. It's not ready to harvest yet. And it's really not that expensive. 82,000. This one's what, half of that? Yeah. So we could either put a sheep's pen on here and put the rest of this grass, or do a sheep's pen in here and the rest of this grass. Kind of still up in the air for me. Figure it out. We have 400,000, so we're still looking good. I did change everything to storing. That does go into the factory, the production company. So that shouldn't be taking anything anymore. So we did lose out on furniture and stuff like that, but that's okay. We'll make do. We'll figure out a way to get by. We're making good money in other ways, so should have no problems there. There we go. I'm loving this trailer though. This thing's great. It makes life a lot easier just having an actual trailer, not a truck. The truck's great, don't get me wrong, but after a while it's kind of like, okay, it feels cheaty. It did work great for us, but I'm gonna try to stay away from it the most I can. Obviously, oh god, I can't jump over this. There we go. Some of our things like silage and stuff like that does not fit in that trailer, does not go with that trailer, so we can't use it for that. So some of that stuff will still be done with the truck. It is what it is. The truck is just fantastic. I mean, you can't get away from it. It's a great piece of kit. But, oh yeah, let's get off that. Perfect. I could have only brought one trailer. It'd been fine. Very nice. All right. That's gonna go into, first I gotta put it into the silo because I don't think I can back that thing up. Maybe if I take off the back one to where our sunflower actually goes. Let me raise that guy back up. This thing does not like it, so I'm just kind of dropping it on here, and it seems to be working all right. So as long as I don't hit it, nudge it on there, and put it too deep, it seems to be working all right. I would love the one that has its own trailer built in, but not the end of the world. All right, let's get back to the farm. All right, 25,000 liters have been loaded up, and now it is inside of our oil factory. So that's perfect. We're doing good there. Now we can get on to our sugar beet. Oh, was that unfolded the entire time and I didn't realize? Yep. That's okay. Beautiful. Gonna make quick work of this. I'm gonna have to bring the truck over here and unload this constantly, but at least it will get this thing going. Let's hire a worker. We'll let him do his thing. Perfect. One of our fields, the one near the farm, needs herbicide. We'll do that after. And then I'm thinking about putting in a sheep's pen. I think that's the next step. We need some wool. We got plenty of grass. I gotta cut the grass here. I think tomorrow it'll be ready to cut. So if I can get a sheep's pen in, kind of get it situated. I wonder, what about this area? This area wouldn't be bad. I don't really use this for anything but a cut through. We could put a sheep's pen right here. You know what? That's what I might do. Won't cost us anything. Just the sheep's pen. We'll have plenty of room. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw it right in that little area. Make things a little bit easier for ourselves, nice and close by. We can take our grass right there. I mean, there's plenty of space here. As long as I don't take up too much of our turnaround area. But that whole area right there is not being used. Even if I cut down that tree, I'm pretty sure we own this area right here. Let's just double check. Yeah, we own this area. Yeah, that might be all right. Cut down those trees too. Might be a good idea. All right, let's get to sugar beeting. All right, our sugar beet field is done. Took a little while, not too bad. I started cutting down those trees over there just to kill some time. And I got some cultivating done on field 19, which was our canola field. So that's done. This thing is like a little further throwing than I want it to. Can I adjust that? Oh, I can. Beautiful. So this is all set now. I'll have this cultivated, taken care of. I'm gonna clear those trees out. I'm also thinking about getting a new production that cuts sugar beet. Because there's one that cuts it and gives you a little extra. Plus it will give you stone and lime, or stone and slurry, which is interesting. It kind of like, it cleans the sugar beet of all debris. And then you get all the extras off of that. So I'm thinking about doing that. It's a little expensive. I think it's like 120, 25,000, something like that. Yeah, these guys are just lined up collecting trees. These trees are the really annoying ones. They're not spruces. They're not like normal map trees. They're the crazy chaotic ones that have collisions that don't work. They literally, you cut off half the limbs off of them and they pretend that they're still there. So yeah, it's gonna be a minute for me to clear all this out. Like this one, see how I'm walking? Like, there's actually a limb that's not here. It thinks it is, but there's really not. Yeah, it's interesting. But the ones I can move by hand, I'm moving by hand. And it doesn't cut nicely, so there's just there's a pile. Yeah, it doesn't stack. Yeah. It's very very unorganized and it's a pain. Like that one won't get any closer. No matter, like, literally just won't fall. Not touching anything. Just won't fall down. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going with this stuff. I'm gonna work on that processing plant. I think I'm gonna put it in here as well. I'm gonna put the sheeps. I think actually I'm gonna put the sheeps on this front edge over here. After I get this cleared out, right by the road, I think a sheep pen will work perfectly right here. And then the sugar beet I'll put behind it. So that'll be kind of tucked away, and we'll just have to deliver that. So for right now, all my sugar beet is in our main silo. And then once I get this building put in, it'll all go into there and get cut there. And then we'll just deliver it to the sugar mill and it will all be good. So I'm gonna get going on that. See you guys in a little bit. Decided to do a little grass cutting around our fields. I will help out with the sheep once we get those. Won't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna do a crazy good job. I'm just kind of going around cutting what I can cut. The baler's got some straw still in it, so we're gonna have to get through a straw bale first, and then we'll get a little bit of grass out of it. Nothing crazy, but it'll help. I'm gonna go around our fields. I cleaned up all the trees. Let's just kill that there. That's good. Let's hold that up real quick just so I can get around. I cleaned up all the trees. So all the trees are gone over here. I'm thinking, you know, small amount. Leave that there for a second. We get a small pen here. And then, yeah, we'll put our sugar beet little cutter action over here. And we should have plenty. I mean, we got a good amount of land. Most of this is going to get killed off with putting down the building. All those plants and everything will be gone, shrubbery. So it's going to look a little bit bigger than it does right now, but yeah, not bad. So I'm going to get cutting and loading all this up. I'll see you guys when we're getting ready to put down the building. All right, grass has been cut and baled. We got about 51,000 liters off that, which was pretty good. And all I did was this little area over here and this area, and I really wasn't that perfect with it. It just kind of got a good amount of grass. But let's get our sheeps in. I'm thinking about this one. 195 sheep it'll hold. Don't have to have that much, but at least it's there. It's only 77,000. The other one's not bad. 100 for 40,000. You get 50 for 9,000, but you need water. I don't want to have to deal with water. A lot of these are water you need. The other one is 65 for 97. So I'm thinking we go a decent size, but nothing crazy. I'm gonna I want it to be somewhat. I'll put it right next to the road. Hopefully it doesn't terraform too much. Let's see. Not too bad actually. There's a little lip, and I'll flatten that out a little bit and get rid of this. There we go. And beautiful. We got our own little sheep's pen. Nothing crazy. I want to get the sugar beet one, which is under productions. Yeah, the sugar beet processing plant, which is a different kind of style building. That's fine. I don't want it to be where the sheep are, but I don't really care about this building, so I might just throw it back here. I think I'll be able to access that from every direction if I just throw it right there. Nothing crazy. So that's the big expensive one. That one's 125,000. So a little more expensive, but it'll do sugar beet into cut sugar beet, a 1 to 1.1 ratio. So we're getting a little more cut sugar beet than we are putting in sugar beet. We do have to put in water, but we're getting slurry and rocks out of it. Not at a crazy rate, but at least it's something. The rocks we can put in our lime crusher, so that'll make lime for us and we can have that. Slurry can be sold. So it's extra stuff that we wouldn't have if we just threw the sugar beet into an actual thing. Plus, the sugar beet actually has a better ratio than regular, or cut sugar beet has a better ratio than regular sugar beet. So we're gonna get a little bit more off of cut sugar beet. Plus, we're gonna get more just cutting the sugar beet. So it kind of is like adding up very nicely. So I think that's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna get all this kind of situated. Next episode, we're gonna have fields to seed. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff going on. Hopefully our first pallets of wool will be done. I'm gonna go ahead and go buy some sheep. Probably, I don't know, 50 maybe, depending on the price. And yeah, we're stretching ourselves out there, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.